memorabilia. You've got until the benefit tomorrow. What mother doesn't keep a copy of her child's first footprints?
I hadn't thought it possible, Miss Sidney, but you have gone through almost every box in the entire house. These are the last few.
Set him by the door.
Oh. It would appear that you are motivated by more than a simple case of nostalgia, young miss.
Got a keen eye for the obvious, Rob. Mother's special keepsake box. We found it.
Hmm?
Saved.
What good is an ultra-high-powered fuel if it melts down its holding vessel? The key is heat shields, my friend. We've got to create a compound that can withstand the heat.
No. But listen. Yes, Countess. I've researched nudibranchs for the benefit tomorrow. No, they're not quite ready yet. I'm sorry, Countess, but Neil and I have been involved with our own work lately, and we... Of course you don't, Countess. Yes, of course, Countess. Well, Neil and I will get right to it then. No problem. Bye.
No problem. Just when I thought nothing else could interrupt our work, I didn't think of nudibranchs. I mean, if only the Countess could know what you're really working on, maybe she'd leave us alone. If only she could see how important this is, how...
Hey, give that to me.
How we're hovering on the cutting edge of a new scientific era, how...
Give it to me.
My heart will soar at Mach speed until
give it to me?
time has come to end its flight. Alpha Centauri, please let it be tonight. Saboteur.
Why, you...
I broke a nail. I broke a nail. I broke a nail.
Did you break a nail, Miss Sidney?
This has got to be the worst day.
Perhaps it is a sign.
What are you talking about?
Well, a mysterious locked box, a broken nail. Perhaps it is something that you should not open.
Please. Mother and I don't have any secrets. We don't. If she wasn't such a sound sleeper, I'd wake her right now and ask her for the key.
Perhaps this could wait for morning.
No. I mean, why wait until then when you could open it now?
I?
I remember that time I accidentally locked Sandy in the closet and well, you had her out in no time.
Well, I'm not sure it would be appropriate for me to pick this lock, Miss Sidney.
Fine. Then, Ralph, would you be a dear and go wake Mother and ask her for the key? Just tell her it's urgent.
On the other hand, I suppose it couldn't hurt for me to assist you in opening one small box. I'll go fetch my locksmithing tools.
Now what? Hello?
Sidney, I still can't sleep.
I know the feeling.
It's terrible.
Oh, Mila, just count sheep. And count your stuffed animals.
I've tried that. But all I can think of is...
Good old Garrett.
How'd you know?
Perhaps because we've had this conversation twice already today.
I can't help it. I am so furious with him. Why couldn't he have just asked me to meet him? Instead, he had to trick me into seeing him.
There's a crooked line. Garrett Booth is sure to walk it.
I've never met anyone like him before.
Oh, Mila, just get some sleep.
Sidney, when Garrett was mean to you, could you just fall right to sleep?
I can sleep through anything. And if we don't hang up soon, I might just do that.
He's a liar and a cheat and a bully. I can't believe he used Sandy.
Look, Sandy's the last person I want to talk about.
Okay, but Garrett,
Or Garrett. You've got Billy Gunn. Why should you be worrying about Garrett?
You're right. I knew you'd be able to help me, Sidney.
Good. Now get some sleep.
Well, before I go, I just wanted to say thanks. I'm so happy we're friends.
Me too.
I've learned so much from you. I know now that I need to have my own life. And I'm gonna start my own career now, just like you did.
Like me?
Well, you do such a great job as chairperson for the concert committee, Sidney, and being a daughter of a mayor can be quite difficult, isn't it?
More than you know.
Well, I was just wondering, I thought...
Mila, I really gotta go. I've got a lot of stuff to do.
What could you possibly be doing at this time of night?
Oh, updating Mother's mailing list, reading through new pamphlets. Same old stuff.
Good luck.
Goodbye. What's taking you so long?
Both the box, Miss Sidney, and I are rather rusty.
I'm sorry, Owen. I know it's kind of late. But I was thinking about Vision in Polka Dot Pink.
Vision? Yes?
Our song? Well, I just keep playing it over and over again in my head, thinking up new lines.
Lines?
Did I wake you up?
What? Wake me? No. I was just sleeping.
Anyway, could you play the song one more time before I get asleep?
Right. A song. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. You were in the middle of dinner. Should I call back?
No. You're a secret, I think, and polka dot pink. I love your mocha lips. It's better than chocolate chips. You like it? You like the words?
I'll open it.
Your mother has had that since you were quite young. I don't recall her ever opening it.
Do you mind?
Oh, yes. Of course, it's getting late, isn't it? I'll just collect my tools. Yeah. I sincerely hope you find what you're looking for.
Good night, Ralph.
Pleasant dreams, Miss Sidney.
sorry. What are you doing sneaking up on me like that?
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I shouldn't have stuck my stomach in front of your foot.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Who'd you think I was? Boogeyman? Dracula?
No. Barrick.
Oh, sure, Barrick. Callie,
Yeah.
why would you kick Barrick?
Jimmy, look, Barrick is not who you think he is.
Oh, don't start this again.
Jimmy!
I mean, this afternoon, that was the best, you know? I was beginning to think that... anyway. Looks like we're back to where we started from.
Look, Jimmy, we were beginning to trust each other a lot this afternoon. Right?
Yeah, right.
But would you just hear me out on this?
Okay, fine. Here's your chance. Why don't you tell me all about Barrick?
Okay. First of all, did you know that he automated the tours to the Tool and Die?
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's better. Now we can walk in with an armload of parts, easily.
And it seems like he's been out all afternoon.
So?
So, he said he was going to be taking a nap for 30 minutes.
Evil.
And also, he's been following people, including you and me. And when I catch him, he says he's been out getting ice cream.
So he likes ice cream.
Give me a break, Jimmy. And what does he use the jeweler's eyepiece for? To fix a tool that you and I can fix with our eyes closed?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Should we, hang him or electrocute him?
Oh, God, you are not even listening to me.
I've heard enough.
That is your problem. You seem to hear, but you never listen.
You got a problem with Barrick. I mean, it's because you're jealous.
I'm jealous?
Yeah. Because me and Barrick hang out.
You think I'm jealous because you and Barrick are friends? I really thought you were different. But you're just like your friend Garrett, self-centered, always finding an easy way out and thinking only of himself.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, you're just like everybody else in this town. I mean, starting little gossip about somebody that's the least bit different than anybody else in this town. Barrick's a loner. He does what he says he's gonna do. What's wrong with that?
Nothing, except it's not true.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh! Garrett!
We're one element away from UB2B, and what are you doing? Sometimes I feel like a snail searching for its shell. Fool that I am, I thought these were your heat shield equations.
Would you give me my poetry?
We smash a bug from someone who's obviously very interested in our work. Someone spikes my drink at a party, and you're writing love poems.
That's only in my spare time, Neil.
JT? Hello, JT? You. We don't have any spare time. Our lives are on the line here.
So what are you saying? We can't go to the Nudie Bronc benefit tomorrow night?
Well, if we don't, the Countess will be after us too, won't she?
I guess we're surrounded then. But together we'll get through, Buckyball.
Well, at least my parents are out of town this week, just in case I get knocked out in a cabana again.
Yeah, well, whatever you do, don't eat anything this time. And stay away from the punch, okay?
I have a headache, but I just can't get it to wash.
Neil, what did you do? Neil, you zygo brain, I can't find the poem I just wrote.
What, you need a poem to answer the phone?
No, but I know it's Glory. And I told her I'd read her my newest poem. Oh, can I have my poetry? Come on. Give it. To you, I am nothing but a nudibranch, a newt. Yet someday...
Is Professor Vaughn there?
No. You've got the wrong number.
I do not think so.
Look. For the last time. For the last time, sir, there's no Professor Van here. You've got the wrong number.
Perhaps.
What do you make of it?
Ours is not to interpret, simply to report. Get our agent in Swans Crossing.
So did you get it?
Please tell me you got it and execute tracing sequence. Yes!
Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Ow! It's 234-643-6940. That's where he called from. The number sounds really familiar. It's the number of the Swans soda shop.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Sandy Swan.
No!
You know, it was so confusing that at one point, they wheeled me into Mrs. Swan's room and her into mine.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Sandy Swan.
No!
Oh, you certainly don't take after me.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Sandy Swan.
No! You know what? She doesn't look a thing like...
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Sandy Swan.
No!
I would say that your mother, as a young girl, bore a strong resemblance to your friend Miss Sandy.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Sandy Swan.
No!
Who would ever think a Rutledge turning into a Swan?
You've got until the benefit tomorrow.
Sidney. Sidney, do be a dear and open up the door, will you? It's Nancy, your best friend. Now, I've come with the absolute latest gossip. Unless, of course, you know something I don't, which would bring me to receive the absolute latest. Sidney. Sidney.
I'm coming.
Sidney, sweetest.
Nancy.
So out with it. What will everybody be wearing to the Nudibranch benefit tomorrow? Alphabetical order by last names, if you please.
Who cares?
Well, I know you care, and I care. And then there's Mila and Glory, and I think they care. And Sandy cares. But of course, who cares about Sandy?
I'm not going. I'm sick.
You have to be. I've never known you to miss a big party in my entire life. Which pretty much is your entire life, too.
Sick.
You feel cool, almost cold.
Nancy, shut up and leave.
Now, don't mince your words. Just come right out and say what you're thinking. Hi, Sidney.
No.
My sentiments exactly. Sandy, your hair's back to brown again, isn't it? You're such a chameleon. I never know who you'll be from day to day.
What do you want?
I didn't come here to bother you. I came to help your mom pass out her campaign flyers.
She asked you? By yourself?
Better watch it, Sid. You'll have a sister.
I think I can handle it. I'm quite capable of passing out leaflets, you know.
Why, aren't we touchy today, Sandy? I've never actually seen her stick up for herself.
I have feelings, too.
Fine. Have them. Sing them.
I better get going. I can tell when I'm not wanted. Anyway, I have to go to the booths.
The booths? What are you doing there?
I don't have to tell you everything.
Ooh, this is beautiful. Very old. Very valuable.
Don't touch.
Fine. It's not like I'm gonna get it dirty. As if it could be noticed around here. Now, Sidney, you have to pull yourself together. I know it's a grown-y party and all that, but it could be worth a few laughs. The Countess is giving it, don't forget. Of course, she won't be giving out those fetching videotape invitations. Still, Garrett thinks it'll be exciting. I ran into him this morning. He was actually in a good mood. Well, he says it's going to be an amazing event. What could be so amazing about a bunch of snails? I don't get it. Garrett seems like he won the lottery.